Now
you
we're
sure
going.
we're ready?
I'm sure now.
I hit the button because you had me stop.
I did make.
There's
you
a
stop.
lot going on here.
We'll see. Now my audio is a little bit high.
I think we've got audio. I mean, there's a lot. This is like mission control.
We're set up now.
Are you sure?
I am 84% sure.
There are a lot of balls in the air. This is like that Ed Sullivan show when the guy's spinning plates on sticks.
No one knows what you're talking about.
It seems like I am so old.
I know.
This is where I go into our sponsor from Geritol. Welcome back to Talking Story. Hey, we are excited because what is today?
It's Town Square Day.
It is Town Square Day. This is the day we spin the camera around. We turn it over to our amazing Patreons. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this right up top.
Well, let's show the patrons right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now. There's no sound effect.
These amazing humans are helping us build this channel in so unbelievably so many ways. I mean, they make decisions around here. Let's face it, they don't want to leave that up to us.
No one should.
No, and I mean, I'm passing books to them to like spin some, let them know some thoughts to authors after I finish. You know, we've done that. We all the way up to Town Square, where we spin the cameras around, and they take over our channel a little bit.
I have a question for you. And
if you're interested in any of this, right down there in the description box, check out the Patreon link, and you can read all about it and see how that works. Go ahead. What's your?
On a scale of 1 to 10, exactly how excited are you for this?
Oh, I'm a 10.
Full-blown 10? I'm
a full-blown 10. I love Town Square.
The last episode of Town Square we did was maybe our favorite video we've done.
Yeah, I mean, we've done some pretty cool stuff. We went and met Christopher Rocchio. I mean,
that was a really cool one as well.
Look, I have had such an amazing time here. It's hard to pick a favorite, but let me tell you, Town Square, when we see all these people, it's like Christmas morning. Each episode, each video that pops up here for me, because I've seen none of these.
I think I've only seen one all the way through. I've looked as little as possible because I want to be surprised as well. But there were things I had to look through to edit it all together so you could watch it. But I think we got a really good batch here. I'm excited.
All right. And
I do have a surprise for you in the middle.
See, I don't know about this.
Were you maybe wondering where the Nerf gun was?
Come on.
Hey, it's getting used today. I'm sorry. It's up to you whether or not it fires.
Oh my God.
It's coming. I won't tell you when.
See, now I'm puckered. Now I'm puckered through the whole thing.
No one wants you to be puckered.
Well, I'm telling you I am. Okay, I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna hit start.
Let's go.
So first of all,
don't hit stop recording.
First of all, okay, let me just say right now, I have the button, I have the power, and last time this happened, I banned somebody.
It's concerning me that the first thing you did is hover over stop recording. There's a play button. There you go.
This is why you shouldn't give me this much power. I'm drunk with power. Okay, are we ready?
We are.
All right, here we go.
Hold on.
Here we go. No, now you're saying hold on.
We're gonna stop for a second.
What? Are you kidding me? I hope you don't edit this out. I hope you leave this in so everyone can see like how much of a mother hen you are. Yeah, my audio is fine.
Oh, what's going on, everybody?
Chance.
Town Hall number 2. Here to record another video talking about story is me, Chance. Now, I have the Darth Revan lightsaber. For the last month, I haven't, and it just got here. But the problem is the stand broke, so we're gonna do this. Like, the lightsaber is still gonna be used as a tripod, but it's less. This is not functional. Anyway, I just got this in.
Ooh.
Red Sky Morning by Jack Carr. Book, I believe 6 or 7, could have it completely wrong, in a political thriller series called Terminal List. I'm going to change up kind of the fantasy sci-fi stuff real quick and shift into a fast read series that hooked me from the get-go. The second book in the series, True Believer, is one of my favorite books, like definitely a top 10 book of mine. Of all time. And each story kind of goes into different aspects, kind of like how Steven Erikson talks about compassion in some stories, and he like paints his picture using the environment. This author uses his expertise as a former Navy SEAL, and he does an excellent job kind of just showing you his expertise, and then also putting you in the mind of this character who goes through tremendous loss and his battle against a force that is bigger than him. And it is awesome. It's epic. Each story kind of like stands on its own, but like knowing what happens prior to the other makes it way, way more worth it. But yeah, that's all I have for the town hall meeting today. Just if people haven't heard of this series, which I'm sure they have, it's a very popular series, Terminal List. This puppy just released this week, I think 2 days ago. And that's my next read. I'm going to catch up. Thank you guys for putting us on here.
I love that. I love that.
Cool to see. It's also.
First of all, it's like I haven't seen Chance in a month, right? Like it's awesome.
That's what I was about to say. It's like, cool to see people come back.
Yeah, man, this is so okay. So number one, I love the recommendation because sometimes you just want something. You know, so many fantasies in a row. You just want something that is like, this is gonna just like clear the cache, right? Like just like something so different. And Terminal List, I haven't read any, but like it's been on my Amazon playlist forever. The series.
Wish list, you mean?
Yeah, wish list.
Yeah. I feel like we should send Chance a tripod at this point. we maybe owe Chance a tripod.
You know what? Let me tell you, Chance makes it happen. The lightsaber, whatever it takes. He's like the guy right there in Terminal List. He's going to make it happen.
It's respectable.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready for next.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Hey, all you talking story heads, just want to let you know that I got a quick little snippet from the future. Wanted everybody to see a sneak peek of what John's first video is going to look like after Jacob leaves the house.
No! And the other being the lovely Lila who came in with us. And go over favorites in every category and get swayed that I was not right and get hit with darts, and that was a lot of fun. That time, look, I don't watch a lot anymore. I'm obviously actors work. Still want to watch. When I take the time to watch something like animated stuff. That time, look, I don't. Like way up there for me. One of the most amazing, emotionally charged. Oh God! Wow, Town Square. I mean, okay, it's funny because it's true.
I'm very fearful of the amount of technical difficulties you're going to have.
Look, I've tried to do everything I can to make you live with me your entire life.
Why?
Like I've tried to make it so comfortable here.
That's not a thing a father should have to try and do. I've done everything I can to make myself hospitable.
Right? Like I wash. I still give you an allowance.
You do not give me.
That's not. No, I don't. I don't. That's a joke. He's completely his own man, self-sustainable. I'm kidding. But if you want to live here forever, that'd be cool.
I already have a date to move out, so I unfortunately can't take you up on that one.
This date, but you know, me and Grifka, this date is looming large.
It seems to be.
It's very scary.
Here you have Moraine narrating The Eye of the World, The Wheel of Time.
The rider's cloak covered him to his boot tops. The cowl tugged well forward so no part of him showed. Vaguely, Rand thought there was something odd about the horseman, but it was the shadowed opening of the hood that fascinated him. He could see only the vaguest outlines of a face, but he had the feeling he was looking right into the rider's eyes. And he could not look away. Queasiness settled in his stomach. There was only shadow to see in the hood, but he felt hatred as sharply as if he could see a snarling face. Hatred for everything that lived. Hatred for him most of all. For him above all things.
See, she's trying to get me back on Wheel of Time, and Heidi is using the amazing talents of Rosamund Pike.
I think Heidi's motivations are twofold.
Yeah.
She's trying to get you back into Wheel of Time, and I think she's also trying to get you into audiobooks. Because she has now sent us a lot of clips from audiobooks.
She has sent us a lot of clips, and they're really good clips.
Are you tempted?
No. It's even that little snippet like there, listening to Rosamund Pike.
I could see you do a little hand movement like I would have done.
Let's face it, Rosamund Pike is one of the most talented.
Oh, incredibly talented.
Yeah, like I'm not qualified
to judge Rosamund Pike.
To clean her galoshes when she walks into the theater. I'm not qualified to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't listen to that and go, I would have put a little bit more spin on that. Like I can't help doing it. And it takes me right out. It takes me right out. I tell you, well, she is amazing. But I think she is pushing me back towards Wheel of Time. Like hearing a little bit, hearing Rand's name, and hearing it's like, oh yeah, I kind of miss him.
Well, that's good.
I kind of miss him. Yeah, Heidi knows me.
She knows how to push your buttons.
She does. She absolutely does. Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
Talking about pushing buttons, I'm going to push this one.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My talking story friends and family. My name is Jacob. I just wanted to show you guys my office. I'm currently about 95 meters in the air right now. But I just want to come and talk to you guys a little bit about the books I'm reading. So I just finished the second book, Brooklyn series, and I thought that was fantastic. John's not going to read it for another month, but he got me started into it. I just had to dive in. That was a very good series, very fun. And it starts out really fast in the fall, like John mentioned, but when you get to this first book, then it gets back into a downshift, go slow, right at normal pacing, but great character building. You get to the second book, oh my goodness, builds off of magic. You see all the people from the fall, you grow in from that. Oh, it's amazing. Because I thought it was going to be a normal Dragon Rider book, and I was pleasantly surprised. The magic system, the character building, the places, the imaging you get is fantastic. And I loved it. It's taken me everything I can muster to not jump into the next novella and then the third book. Now, I am getting ready to start Eternus, which I am really excited for, that trilogy. And then once I'm done with that, me and my wife are reading Artificial Wisdom, which I put in the group, so hopefully John can get a hold of that when we do the next spin. Other than that, I'm going to get off here, so my next video that's attached to this will show you guys my book collection. But real quick, I'll show you what I'm working on my job site. Welcome to Northwest Iowa.
Oh my God.
I want to say, Jacob, I couldn't find an attached video with your book collection, but watching that is like watching somebody have an argument while a tiger's sitting next to them.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I have a mild fear of heights, so watching this, like, why are we talking about books right now?
Like, I've got two minds going. Like, yeah, you know, book 1 or 2 coming up next month is going to be of Darkness and Light because I can't wait to see what happens. And then the other part of my brain's like, I hope he's strapped in. Like, jeez, are you kidding me? That was awesome.
That is a terrifying work environment.
That was awesome. You're going to talk about books up there? That is one confident dude.
Would that count as an inappropriate time for a book review?
Oh my God, yes. That is 100%. Although, we're going to have to say, is there an inappropriate time to talk about books?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm going to have to go with no. Hit us up in comments. If you can think of an inappropriate time. I love comments.
Someone is definitely going to come up with one.
I love comments. I answer them as quick as I can, so hit us up with those. You ready to go forward?
I'm ready. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
hold on. No, I am not. It is time for the surprise.
All right, you get ready for the surprise. Since I brought up comments, I'll just do a little bit here. Hey.
Well, I'm going to need your mouse.
What? Okay. You're all over the studio today. Hit us up in comments. Is there an inappropriate time to do a book review? What do you think of Town Square? Is this as much fun as it is for you as it is for us? We love comments. I'm going to answer them right away. And while you're down there, that little thumbs up button, hey, while Jacob's over there getting ready, just hit that thumbs up button. Hey, it helps us find new people, helps us grow the channel, helps us hang out with new people, and we love hanging out with people. The whole point we made this channel was to hang out and talk books back and forth with you guys. And while you're down there, maybe Town Square was interesting to you and you thought, hey, what is this about? And you're here for the first time. hit that subscribe button. It takes no time at all. Boop, that's it. It's done. It's that fast, and it feels good. You hit
does
that
feel
button,
good.
and it feels good because you can hang out with us more and more. And I mean, why would you not want to do that?
Well, when you see what we're about to do. So Heidi sent us another video
Okay.
that is a montage of very iconic movie lines.
Yeah.
I am going to do my best, I hope I don't fail, to pause it right before the line comes.
Okay.
And if you can recite the line before it plays,
Yeah.
you are saved from a dart. If you cannot remember the line, I will shoot you.
Guys, I'm old.
I have watched this one. I'm pretty sure you can do it.
Okay.
You might get off scot-free with this one.
All right. I'm going to do my best.
You ready?
I'm almost positive I'm getting shot at least once. Because the
I don't
pressure's
know.
on.
I think I got all of them. So you...
Okay,
Well,
well-
no, maybe I missed one or two. All right.
All right.
All right, we're ready.
Hello, Talking Story. This is Heidi, and this short was inspired by your movie video.
This one's easy.
Hello.
I like that you immediately bring the accent on.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Did you say Montoya or Montoyo?
Montoya.
Okay, all right.
It's right there on the screen. You got to give me that
My
one.
name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, do you know this one?
Stella!
Jasper.
Do you know this?
Oh my, I don't even know what this is. Oh, come on. That's not
giving you any more than this.
not enough.
You want like a half second more?
Give me a half second. Oh.
Can you do it?
Oh. Right when you think I'm out, they pull me back in.
was out. They pulled me back in. My friends.
I'm not gonna.
Come on now.
I'm not gonna know this line.
Really?
I'm not gonna know the line. I'm not gonna.
You bow to no one.
Oh. I have not watched him a million times. I've seen him in the theater. It's like you bow to no one. I should have known that. All right.
That is a long movie, though.
That is a long movie. Okay.
You look like you were confident for about...
I'm confident.
Okay, go for
The
it.
oldies I know. Take your damn hands off me, you filthy ape.
Oh, I think you got one word wrong.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean that doesn't count? All right, well, let's go.
Taking paws off me.
I'm not giving that to you.
No, come on.
Take your stinking paws off me? That's not the same.
Ah. How many more of these do we have?
There's quite a bit.
Are you kidding me?
Damn dirty ape.
I was all over the place on that. You're right.
There's no way you missed this one.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
There you go.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Ah.
There's no way you missed this one either, if you can see it.
I mean, that's hard for me to tell.
I can't give you any more than this because I think the line comes up pretty quick.
I mean, I don't. Is it? I mean, it could be "I love you." I know.
Well done.
I love you.
I know.
I shall leave you as you left me, as you left her, marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive. Buried alive.
Gone!
My God.
Gone, you bloodsucker! You've tried to kill me, but like a poor Marksman, you keep missing the target.
There's no bonus credit.
Oh, there should be. Okay, you got me with 2. That was awesome. Oh, you're gonna give me the power again?
You get the power.
Dude, Heidi's the best.
Heidi
is the absolute best. I have to thank Heidi for that, for putting that together. That was really cool.
I don't think Heidi intended that to be a quiz, but I thought it'd be fun. So
Are you serious?
Thank you, Heidi.
She just was gonna play that?
Yeah.
And you pulled out the darts.
I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Oh my God, I can't believe you. That's not what Heidi had in mind, maybe.
Well, let's see what she says in the comments.
Hello, Town Square. Hello, John. Hello, Jacob.
Hello.
And that took like 15 tries, so we're not doing that again. My name's Adrian Montanez, and I'm here to rave about Witchy Eye by DJ Butler, the first book in the Witchy War series. Now, this book is amazing. This book was great. This is the North American alternate history epic fantasy with flintlock elements that just blew me away. Like, this was amazing setting, amazing characters, the plot, the way that he does his magic, that it's a mix of different types of magic, from Appalachian folk magic, a little bit of Egyptian lore into it.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
It was amazing just how DJ Butler just weaved all these different elements into one amazing book. Now, the plot. The plot is Sarah Calhoun is this 15-year-old girl who was born with a defect, which is a closed eye, hence the name for the book, Witchy Eye, which is what they called it back then. She was raised by an Appalachian community, with her father being Elector Calhoun, owner of the Calhoun Mountain. She then follows all the tropes of she thought she was something, but in reality she was something else. She is then almost assassinated for what she actually is, but is then saved by this mysterious mentor figure who then reveals to her, hey, you're this, and you actually have a destiny that you need to do. So we are going, if you want to survive, you are going to have to complete your destiny, because these people are after you. So it's either you go on this adventure or you die. And there you go from there. And then you just appreciate the world that DJ Butler creates, and you appreciate the characters and the plot. And oh my God, this book was great. Can't recommend it enough. Hope I see it in your TBR and your next months. I said months. I said maybe sometime this year.
He knows my TBR. Adrian knows exactly how stacked up my TBR is.
First of all, what a voice on that guy.
Right? Like, that dude should do radio. Like, he's got the real deal voice. Man, I want to get to this so bad. Like,
this is the one that Rockio told you to read.
This is the one Christopher Rockio said, this guy's a genius, and not enough people are reading it. And he got Bain to send me a copy. I so want to read this book. I so want to squeeze it in. But it's not, I got a few days left of the month, I can squeeze this in, But I guaranteed I'm getting to this book, especially now. Adrian sold it really well.
You get into it before the end of the year?
And we're so close to the Appalachian Mountains. Like, you went to school up in the Appalachian Mountains.
I appreciate the correct pronunciation of Appalachian.
That's very impressive. Very impressive.
What's up? I'm back. I'm here to talk about a special new addition to my bookshelf here. Actually, 2 new editions. And this one's pretty cool for me. After wanting to go for my entire life, finally got to go visit Salem, Massachusetts. I love everything about Halloween and the witch trials and just that whole vibe that's there. So I was really excited to go. I did find a local bookstore that I had to check out, and there's a couple things I just couldn't leave without, especially because it is Salem. So I have not read much horror at all in my life. You can look at my bookshelf. There's a lot of fantasy, a lot of sci-fi, a little bit of manga, but no horror. All I've ever read is some stories from Edgar Allan Poe. And so when I saw this, I just had to grab it, right? I mean,
come on.
Gilded edges.
Whoa, that's so pretty.
Really nice,
That's pretty. That's pretty.
Like faux leather textured hardcover on this. There's a little bit, we got end papers, right?
Oh, man.
See that? Cool end papers.
That's pretty.
Full collected works. I had to grab it. It was $25 for this, okay? Like, I had to grab it. And I was about to walk out when I found the matching H.P. Lovecraft one.
Oh,
so
man.
might as well, right? $25. And, you know, it's got tentacles all over it, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, this is not a full collection of his work, from what I understand, but there is quite a bit in here. So, very excited to have these, and they'll look awesome on the shelf next to each other, right? Matching.
Oh, yes.
So cool. So, stoked about these. I love that I have, as a souvenir from Salem, from Witch City, I get the collections of these two just legends in horror, and I can't wait to read them. I can't wait to reread some of the stuff from Poe, get into the other stuff that I haven't read, and I can't wait to dive into Lovecraft. I think that's going to be awesome. So if you're a fan, let me know what your favorite stories are, especially of Lovecraft, because it's brand new to me. I want to know what's really good, right? Because I want to know what to check out. And if you have other horror recommendations, very open, other than Stephen King, because I know I need to read Stephen King. Other than that, I'm open to recommendations, you know, and yeah, just really excited.
Oh, come on. I'm going to say for Lovecraft, first of all, you can't go wrong with Poe. Like, you just can't.
Well, Poe's brilliant.
It's just beautiful. But you pick up anything. Cask of Amontillado, the Black Cat, Fall of the House of Usher.
Mask of the Red Death.
Mask of the Red Death.
Telltale Heart.
Telltale Heart. The Raven, if you want just like something like to sit down with like a quick poem. You can't like literally flip to any page in that book. For Lovecraft, I always say don't jump into the mythos. Like if you just want to kind of get what his prose is and the atmospheric beginnings of his gothic world, I always say pick up The Outsider.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you were asked this on the Q&A the
I
other day,
always say
weren't
pick
you?
up the. Where would you say to start with Lovecraft? You love Lovecraft too.
I do. For similar reasons, I would say start at Color Out of Space. It's not super connected to the mythos.
It's not so deep in the mythos, and it stands alone. And it's such a great story.
It's so easy to fall into the mythos as well, like how everything connects, and it's not as clean connection as like the MCU or something like that.
Yeah, it's not like if you do this, you have to do all of this.
When you first dive into it, it can be like really overwhelming.
Right.
But I don't know. I think it's just fun.
I love commemorating a trip with a couple books like that. Right.
Especially like those.
And I feel like we should do another cut, and I should run downstairs, and I should show off our very special Lovecraft and Poe editions that we have that are from...
from your...
if we're sharing things.
Yeah, might as well.
You want to do a cut and we'll run down and get this?
Yeah. You don't have to click anything. You just walk down and get it.
Okay. But I'm in my basketball shorts again, so you need to cut.
I will.
I don't...
I'm cutting right now.
No, you're not. Okay, look, I'm gonna go low.
Okay.
Going low. I'm going low. All right, here we go. Look. My father-in-law, your grandpa, Bob, my lovely wife's father, is an artist, and he works in fused glass. And he knows how much we love books in the house. So he has done some of our favorite books with fused glass. So here is the complete works of Poe. And as we can see, there's like a little fused glass, and the Raven spells out nevermore with the Raven there. It's fused glass on top of the book.
So gorgeous.
And for me, how much I love Lovecraft, look at what we got here. We got a fused glass of all the tentacles popping up out of the book for the complete works of H.P. Lovecraft. So those are a couple of our additions that your grandfather did for us.
He did indeed.
That we love around the house. So yeah, this was awesome. Like show and tell. Jake and us, I feel super cool about that. Jake, great choices. Great choices in Salem. Wow, I hope that was an amazing trip for you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Hey, John. Hey, Jacob. This is Josh with another inappropriate time for a book recommendation. I'm clearly at the movies with my frosty beverage that I snuck in, and I would like to recommend to you Soul Cage by Luke Scholes. This is an epic fantasy book. This is book one. It's an indie published book where the transfer of magic and power comes through the act of killing another. So one of our main characters has accidentally killed the most powerful mage in the world, and so now other people are coming after him to kill him so that they can gain his power and his abilities. So I kind of refer to this as like a dark Stormlight, maybe like a grimdark Stormlight meets Highlander. So check it out. Make sure you support Luke Scholes. He's a great guy. He sent me an arc of this. It's a fantastic book. Definitely fantastic book one, but I think you guys would love it. On another note, everyone else in Town Square, I have a bone to pick with you. Let's go. What's wrong with you people?
What's wrong with you people? I'm serious.
So I sent John I'm Not a Serial Killer, and he talks about how much he likes it. And then for the possible next Patreon read, I send him Mr. Monster. Yeah. And you guys wrote it down after John talked about how much he loved that book and how he recommended it to Jacob, which, Jacob, you should read it.
Jacob.
I will. All of a sudden, nobody votes for it, even though he talked about how much he liked it. Very disappointed in you all. Anyway, I'll see you guys again on the next Inappropriate Time for a Book Recommendation. See you guys.
It's just McDonald's ads.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. You are a book. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, that book is going on the list. That sounds amazing.
That
I love Highlander. There can be only one. I'm enjoying the heck out of a Stormlight. I mean, that sounds amazing. I love Grimdark. But two, oh my God.
There's like Inside Out trailers. And
there's like, what is going on? He's in a theater. That must be the loneliest theater in the world. Right?
Oh, it had to be empty.
Either that or Josh owns a movie theater.
I was half waiting for somebody
to just like throw popcorn. Yeah. Here's the thing, Josh. It doesn't matter if they vote for it or not. I can't wait to pick up Mr. Monster, and that is a slim enough
that one
book.
You can squeak it. Well,
I can squeak that in.
If you get a thinner one this next month for the Patreon read, maybe that's one you could squeak in.
I will say that right here. If what wins the Patreon read allows me to squeak something in, Mr. Monster is up.
There you go.
So don't even, Josh, brother, don't even worry about it. I got you.
Sorry, we covered all your effects, Josh.
Oh, yeah, and that was Jacob. Jacob covered all your very hard editing work, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. I apologize.
He upped his production value, and you just took a giant squat all over it.
Next time I'm going to edit it so that your face is not in it at all when Josh sends us a video.
Maybe that's the way we should go. Maybe I should just pop in after or something.
There we go.
Yeah. See, we're learning.
We're learning.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hello, Talking Story. This is why I love Andy Serkis's narration of The Two Towers.
She's still trying.
She's working so hard.
Rest while you can, little fool, he said then to Pippin in the common speech, which made him almost as hideous as his own language. Rest while you can. We'll find a use for your legs before long. You'll wish you had got none before we get home. If I had my way, you'd wish you were dead now, said the other. I'll make you squeak, you miserable rat. He stooped over Pippin, bringing his yellow fangs close to his face. He had a black knife with a long, jagged blade in his hand. Lie quiet, or I'll tickle you with this, he hissed. Don't draw attention to yourself, or I may forget my orders. Curse the Isengarders! Ugluchabagrom Shapuzdog Sarumanglo Bubush Not Sky. He passed into a long, angry speech in his own tongue that slowly died away into muttering.
I got no problem with any of that.
There's nothing you would do different?
No.
I will say I have listened to the audiobooks for Fellowship and Two Towers that Andy Serkis did. They were amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't, that's...
I can only imagine he goes into the studio and records that for 1 hour and then has to take a 4-minute break.
And get a lozenge,
or 20.
Yeah, like, wow. Okay, no, I fair play to him. That's pitch perfect, I think, right?
He's the king.
She's working OT, man.
Is she getting you?
She's working OT to get me into some
audiobooks.
Some audiobooks, yeah.
All right, Talking Stories Town Hall number 2 is up. Before I get started, let's start with a little update since last Town Hall. Finished Empire of Silence and The Lesser Devil, and I am so excited to keep going with Christopher Rocchio's Sun Eater series. It is fantastic. But for this Town Hall, another book recommendation, and this one is The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett, which I know got spun on the wheel, so I am excited to see what John thinks about this one. Quick pitch on why this book is so good. Do you like mysteries? Yes. Do you like Sherlock Holmes mysteries? Yes. Do you like kaiju? Do you like killer plants? This book's got all of those things. The world building and the magic system are outstanding. They are the stars of this book, but don't sell the short on characters because these characters are fantastic too. By the time I finished this book, I said, I want more of this series. I want more of this world. I can't wait for book 2 to dive into this world. Tainted Cup is a great read, and I'm super excited to see what you think of the book, John.
Loved it. Everyone knows I loved it.
He did send that in before.
Yeah, he sent it in before I think we reported back. I 100% everything that the amazingly wise Andrew said.
You did really love that one.
Yeah, I really, really did. Like, it was so good. And such a breath of fresh air, such a difference from a lot of the fantasy that, you know, just a different feel, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, I more people need to grab that book and read it.
Well, before we go to the next one.
Yeah.
This is a much longer one than usual.
Okay.
By our buddy Chris Elston.
Oh, yeah.
At Unlimited Reads.
Okay.
And I think Chris Elston obviously has a channel at Unlimited Reads. I will have to double check if anyone else in here has a channel. If I didn't mention them by now, I'll go back and put text in, and of course everyone will be linked below.
Yeah, I don't think so, but we'll double check.
Absolutely.
And we'll throw links out there. Yeah, Chris is our brother from Australia. Love his channel.
Absolutely.
And so yeah, he is a patron too, and I think he did. I haven't seen this, but he did tell me it's like, hey, I'll send something for Town Square that will never appear on my channel. It is just
yes. He did title the video Exclusive.
Exclusive. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be just a little bit longer? This is our last one?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Well, what a great way to roll out with some thoughts from Chris at Unlimited Reads.
Absolutely.
All right. I love it. Let's see this.
Hello John and Jacob, it's Chris coming to you from the land down under. This video today is going to be a special exclusive to Town Square only, so this will not appear on my channel, and I thought it fitting to have a very quick chat today about Brandon Sanderson since he has overtaken my reading life, but in a very, very good way. But before I do that, I'm delighted that both yourselves and your Patreons will get to see my newly revamped intro that I've made up before everyone else right here only on Talking Story. Now, this one won't be featured on my channel until after this video is posted on your channel. So, without further ado, let's roll it in 3, 2, 1. So there you have it. My last intro that I was using ran at 13 seconds. I've trimmed this one down to a very lean 10 seconds, but I still think it gets the theme of the channel across, and I'm pretty happy with it. So there you go. You guys are the first to see it, which I'm very, very happy to share with you. So let's talk about the man, the legend, who is Brandon Sanderson. Now, I've had an extraordinary Cosmere journey so far. I've read 10 of his books and novellas, and he has made up 35% of my total reading volume this year, which is absolutely massive. Now, at the time of filming this, I'm about a third of the way through Mistborn Era 2, Book 2, Shadows of Self, and I'm absolutely loving it. Wax and Wayne are fantastic characters. They play off each other very, very well. Their exchanges are very witty, and they have digs at each other, which is really, really fun to read about. And, you know, I'm not really big on humour. But the humour in these books just makes me smile, and I very rarely smile when I'm reading a book. And this one just has that effect on me because Wayne is just, you know, he has so many layers and he's interesting and he's fun to read about. The only way I can illustrate the effect that Brandon Sanderson has had on me is by me ignoring recent release books that I would normally read on day one. Now, if I hadn't discovered Brandon Sanderson this year, nothing, absolutely nothing would get in my way of reading some of these titles, which I'll show you now. And this is massive for me because some of these books are part of series I absolutely adore. But because I'm enjoying Sanderson's writing so much, they have taken a back seat, which is unheard of. So the first one we've got here is The Corsican Shadow, which is written by Dirk Cussler, Clive Cussler's son, who has actually passed on, but Dirk has continued this series. I've been a fan of this series since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
And normally, as soon as I buy this, I would be opening it up, but I haven't because of Brandon Sanderson, but that's a good thing. The next one I have is the latest Robert Hunter book, which I bought the other day by Chris Carter, called The Death Watcher. Something I'm super keen to get into, but I won't because I'm committed to the Cosmere at the moment. I'm enjoying it too much. Next one I have is Private Monaco, which I've been wanting to get into for a little while as well, but that's taken a backseat as well for obvious reasons. And finally, you're looking at my favourite series of all time, Jack Ryan. I would crack this open as soon as I unwrapped it, normally, but I haven't. I've showed really good restraint. I am very tempted to crack this one open. It's like a drug, but Brandon Sanderson's writing is just so phenomenal. The effect he's had on me, he is now my favourite contemporary author right now. And that is absolutely massive. Now, I haven't read a lot in the fantasy genre, but having read his books, nothing else compares with what I've read so far. He is just absolutely amazing. He is a machine. He churns out work like there's no tomorrow. He's so prolific. He's loyal to his fans. He's transparent. He communicates very well. He has his own channel where he gives weekly updates, and he's very candid about his progress with various projects, and I just find that a very endearing quality in the guy. And he is coordinating a massive event, Dragonsteel, at the end of the year, which I'm envious about everyone who's going, including John and Jacob. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the trip, and I can't wait to see your video footage. I want to see John's face standing in line with rapture on his face.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen.
To meet Brandon Sanderson himself and get a photo op that I'd love to see. But very, very happy that you and Jacob are going, and I can't wait to hear all about it. So that is my gush, guys. Thanks for having me on. And John, I look forward to collaborating with you when we take that Odyssey, that is Oathbringer. Bring on June 17. I am on track for catching up to you. This coming week, I'm going to finish book 2 of Mistborn Era 2, and I'm going to smash book number 3 so that I can be ready and have a day off before starting Oathbringer. I can't wait. So there you go. Back to you, boys.
Chris, my brother from down under. Wow, that was awesome.
You gotta pause it again.
I mean, I started over there.
That's okay.
So that was so cool to unveil that.
Yeah.
Look, I
Chris
love
is all in on Sanderson, man.
Oh man, we are buddy reading Oathbringer, and like we're comparing notes every day, and we are having such a blast. And we're going to do a discussion for Oathbringer. We're bringing on Laura from Fantasy Awash to be our Sherpa through the Cosmere, because she did the same thing but before us. It is, look, this is one of the amazing things about BookTube. It's one of the amazing things about this community is getting to just share these books, share these adventures with just some of the best people, some of the best friends that you can make out there. This entire town square just absolutely illustrates that. I had no idea how much I would enjoy these when we came up with this idea.
No, but these are so fun.
These are absolutely amazing. What are you guys listening to? What are you reading? What are you feeling about it? What do you want to get to the community? Where are you traveling to? What books are you picking up? This is absolutely wonderful. It's everything, and it's such a big celebration of this community, and I couldn't be happier with how. I'm telling you, it's one of the favorite things we do all month.
100%. Everyone, go down in the description, and subscribe to Chris. He's great.
Oh man!
If there's anyone out there,
you can see right there.
If there's anyone out previously that I missed,
best shelves ever.
Chris's shelves are awesome.
I mean, the dude lives in a library. It's unbelievable.
But if there's any other people in these clips that I missed, they'll be down there in the description.
Yeah, we'll get all those down there. God, thank you guys so much. Unbelievable. I can't wait for Town Square number 3 next month. And if you guys sent stuff in, if you're a part of this community, if you've hung out and watched the community to see what they're listening to, what they're reading, what they're buying, where they're traveling to, that means you are book people. And if you're book people in my book, that makes you the best people. My name is John Minton. That is
Chris Elston.
No, your accent is nowhere near as cool.
No, it is not even
a
tenth as cool.
Not even a tenth as cool.
I am Jakob Minton.
That's way better. And this has been Town Square.